guys, this is my first makeup tutorial, so I'm just showing you guys that my skin's not perfect and I do have dark spots, but that's what's makeup for, to conceal it. So right now I'm showing you guys the CeraVe moisturizer. This one's a thicker moisturizer. It has a thicker consistency. So what I do is I just dot it on my face and rub it in. I like to use thicker moisturizers during the winter time because I get drier, more so in my cheek area and around my nose and my chin area. So right now I'm just rubbing that in, making sure that I get my skin all moisturized and stuff and prepped and ready to put my primer on and my foundation and all the other things that I'm going to put on my face. Alrighty, so right now the primer that I'm using, this is by Estee Lauder and it's the Matte Perfecting Primer. I love this primer. It keeps me from being oily. It's just all around amazing. And I just dot a little bit around my areas that I get the most oily, and from there on I will rub it in and just concentrate on those areas. If you're not oily or you just have normal skin, you don't have to use a matte perfecting primer. You can just use a regular moisturizing primer, but it's all up to you. Yes, girl. Rub it in. Rub it in. Alrighty. So this is my foundation that I chose to use today. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. And my color is Sandalwood. What I do is I just dot it in little spots around my face, and then I will go in with my makeup brush and blend it and buff it in all over my face. As you can already see, I have already filled in my eyebrows. I did that off camera. If you guys would like for me to do an in-depth tutorial of my eyebrows, then I will. Just comment below or thumbs up this video. So this is the Sigma flat top kabuki brush. I don't remember the number, but I've had this brush for a minute and I really love this brush. This brush is amazing. It gives me a perfect, flawless finish. And also, when you are putting on your foundation, you want to make sure that you go down your neck in order to not really look like you have a mask on, because if you just stop at your jawline, you're going to look like you have a mask on, and you'll be able to tell the variation from your face to your neck. Alrighty. So like I said, I do have dark spots on my face. They're not as bad as they used to be, but I like to go in with some type of concealer just to cover up what my foundation didn't cover. A lot of people do ask me about should they use concealer versus foundation, but what you can do is do what I did. I put my foundation on first and then put my concealer, or you can put your concealer on first and do foundation, whichever one is better for you. Right now I'm using the Beauty Blender sponge. I love this sponge. This sponge also gives a great flawless finish, and I just tap that. It's already wet. I tap it just around my face and under my eyes. What you do is when you put concealer under your eyes or any place where you're trying to cover up pigmentation, it's better to blot instead of rub, because if you rub, it's going to lift that product away, and then it just defeats the purpose of what you're trying to do. So then again, I'm going back in with the concealer, and I'm going to put it under my eyes. That one is also by Estee Lauder. I think it's number 6. I'm not sure, but I do think it's number 6. And you see me jamming, right? So then again, I'm going in with a Beauty Blender, and when you are putting concealer under your eyes, you want to make sure that you dab instead of rub, because like I said, it will wipe the product off, and then in the long run, you can create bags and lines. contour my face. The contour color that I'm using, it's by MAC, and it is Blunt. This is a really nice subtle contour color. It's not going to make you look muddy or anything, and it's going to give you that perfect definition. And I'm using this brush that I ordered off of Amazon. And what I'm showing you guys right here is that when you contour, you want to at least start from the top of your cheek to that hollow that's right there in your cheek. You don't want to go further than that. That is what contouring is. It's just bringing out giving your face some shape instead of it just looking so straight up and down and flat. I'm sorry that you guys can't see me contouring the other side. I didn't realize I was blocking the camera. But I also just go around and contour my forehead and my jawline just to give it a more slimmer effect. And next I'm going to highlight. I didn't do any concealer highlighting today, so I'm just going to do a regular powder highlight, and this one is by Nars and it's called Albatross. You can't really see it, but I dropped it and it's just broken up in the pan, so you know I don't want to throw it away, so I'm just going to use it. And what the brush that I'm using is kind of like a mini stippling brush. That one is by e.l.f. I got it from Target for like $3, and I like to use that type of brush instead of a more dense and compact brush because it puts too much and it just looks like glitter sitting on top of my face, and you don't want that. Alrighty, so I had to stop it a little bit because somebody was talking to me, but right now what I'm doing is I'm just doing my wing liner. It is very hard to do wing liner when you're recording and trying to stay in the frame, but what I just do, you know, I just line my eye and then I just do the little flick, and that's it. It's pretty much easy once you get the hang of it, but practice makes perfect. And another trick that I like to do is just to get a compact mirror and look down at it. That gives you a better angle of doing it, because if I look straight up, I can't do it. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Also, I must say that neither one of my wings ever comes out the same. That's just how it is in this wing game of life. Next, I'm putting on L'Oreal's Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. If you're looking for a really good drugstore mascara, then this one's really good. Or you can try the voluminous one. That one's great also, but I just really like this one more so because it separates my lashes. Oh, and also the lipstick that I have on, I know I did my lips off camera. The lipstick that I have on is by Nars, and I think it's pronounced Schiap or something like that. But it's a really pretty, like, Barbie hot pink, and I love it. I've had it forever. And make sure that when you're doing just like a simple look, always get the bottom lashes to just open your eyes up more. I already have big eyes, but this just makes them even bigger. So now I'm trying to fix the hair. You can see I still have some wand curls in my hair that I slept on. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it down and, you know, finger comb it and get it looking right and go from there, because I'm almost going to be late for work anyway. So yes, ladies, this is my final look of this makeup tutorial. I kind of call this